Wike rejected zoning to the southeast. It was his antics that pushed Peter Obi out of PDP. Adetokumbo Pearse says, wow. A member of the People's Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council, Adetokumbo Pearse, has revealed the candidate of the party, Atiku Abubakar, wanted the Southeast to produce the presidential candidate if the ticket is to be zoned. But the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, said no to the idea. Pearse, who revealed this during an interview on News Central TV, also accused Wike of pushing Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi out of the party with his antics. Recall that Peter Obi bought the presidential nomination form of the PDP but left the party for Labour Party before the presidential primary took place. Speaking about the issues in the party, Adetokumbo Pearse said Atiku Abubakar made a suggestion that if we are going to zone this thing, let us zone it to the southeast, but they refused. He said the decision not to zone was a collective decision taken by leaders of the party from both the north and the south. Speaking further, he said Wike participated fully in the presidential primary. It was Wike that said it should not be zoned to the southeast. He wanted it to be zoned to the south so that he will be able to contest and win. It was his antics that pushed Peter Obi out of the PDP, not anybody else. These are the facts. I can tell you more. Wow. So now, this PDP chieftain, Adetokumbo Pearse, has revealed what is happening in the party, in the PDP. It means that there are more things inside that party that we also need to know. All right? Adetokumbo Pearse is saying that the party came together and decided that if they are to zone the presidency, let them zone it to southeast. And that was why Peter Obi actually bought the presidential ticket under the platform of PDP. But it was Wike himself that said no, that he shouldn't go to southeast, that he should come to south-south, hoping that by the time he comes to south-south, it will come to him. All right? And he was playing that antics up till the north and up till Tambua. So we can also see why Tambua also decided to kick against Wike in a way. Because when the antics got to that level and Peter Obi saw what was going on, he was smart enough to jettison that party even before the primaries. Otherwise, it would have been difficult for him to make any move. He jettisoned the party and then joined Labour Party immediately, paid for the ticket, and was fronted as the best person. And Labour Party was wise enough to admit Peter Obi immediately and made him their presidential flag bearer because he was practically the best in that party at that time. Now, after Peter Obi has been driven out of PDP, I'm sure during the PDP primaries, that could be one of the reasons Tambua decided to support Atiku rather than supporting Wike. And Wike has always had his grievance against the Igbos in Rivers State, especially Port Harcourt. That was why under his watch, the military went to Obigbo and killed almost all the villagers in the pretense that they were pursuing the IPOB members. And up to tomorrow, Wike did not defend that. Wike did not support the people of Obigbo to recover from that mayhem. No meaningful investigation has been done. So right from time, Wike had his own grievance or hatred for the Igbos right from Port Harcourt. All right, and probably that is why he did not want the zoning of the PDP presidency to go to the southeast, coupled with his own selfish interests. Because every average Nigerian politician is selfish in a way. It is very difficult to see somebody that is in Nigerian politics, especially the big wigs, that do not have their selfish interests on the line, because they see their position as a place for self-gain and profiting. So Wike should then be calm if what Adetokumbo Pearse is saying is true. And Wike also has a chance to come and counter this allegation that it was Wike's antics in PDP that pushed Peter Obi away to Labour Party. Now Peter Obi went to Labour Party and now he's excelling. Assuming they allowed Peter Obi or allowed the zoning of the presidency in PDP to go to the southeast, and now Peter Obi would have gotten it, and probably PDP would have been booming now. Everybody will move for PDP, and Labour Party would have still been under the coolers. Nobody would have heard of Labour Party till now. It would have just been like AAC or other small parties that are not making waves. It was the presence of Peter Obi in Labour Party that sprung Labour Party out of the woods like that now. And now gaining the largest fame ever, and gaining the fame, all right, from all the youths and all the work groups of Nigeria, both in public and private sector, all the labor unions, everybody is for Labour Party now, for Peter Obi, all right. So they cannot eat their cake and have it. Assuming they had allowed this thing to be zoned to Southeast, and Peter Obi would have emerged as the presidential flag bearer, and PDP by now would have been booming. PDP obviously would have recovered the lost glory over the years. PDP would have, Nigeria would have preferred PDP to APC, and it wouldn't have been this three major party contest. That's APC, PDP, and Labour Party. It would have been two major party contests, which would have been PDP and APC. And the only option for everybody would have been to join PDP today. PDP would have taken over the whole country, both east, west, north, and south by now. But they lost that glory again. So it means that PDP is destined to die permanently, because the fame that they would have gotten through Peter Obi, they lost it. And now the party is now chaotic. It's now laden with chaos, quarrels and fight, disintegration everywhere, factions everywhere. So Wike now, because his antics failed him in a way, he pushed Peter Obi out, hoping that he will clinch the ticket, but the Hausas had to play the Hausa politics for him. They also kicked him like a horse kickback, and then supported Atiku to win the ticket. Now he's bitter. He is saying that the PDP cannot produce the presidential flag bearer and also have the party chairman all from the north. That is his grievance. But all those ones are just excuses to cover face. He has lost that, and another thing now is for him to go and find a way to help himself. All right. Now they ended up giving the ticket to somebody, to the wrong person. Just like Kwankwaso said that APC gave their presidential ticket to the wrong person, which was Tinubu. PDP also ended up in giving their presidential ticket to the wrong person, which is Atiku. The right person would have been Obi, all right? But they didn't want to do that. Now they gave it to Atiku, who the Nigerians have seen his nature and his character right from when he was the vice president to Obasanjo between 1999 and 2007. All right, so that is also a bad market for PDP. So currently, both PDP and APC have bad market, bad product that are selling, and nobody is going to buy. Anybody coming to buy, you just coming to get money from them, not really probably going to support them. All right. So Adetokumbo Pearse is saying that the whole party agreed that this thing should go to Atiku and no one else, right? They also agreed not to zone again to the southeast, having been rejected by Wike. So why is Wike crying foul now? Right? Wow, this is a revelation from Adetokumbo Pearse. Now, somebody is saying here, he first pushed away David Umahi and finally frustrated Peter Obi out of PDP in order to win the presidential slot. Now, he is crying foul because Atiku has outsmarted him. Yes, you play with Fulani man who knows his ways. You see? So the Fulanis, their instruction, I said they are few in number, but they're also smart in a way. Atiku is too smart. All right. That is how he outsmarted Wike now by getting Tambua to his side. Even after Wike thought Tambua was on his side, he didn't know how overnight that Atiku bought over Tambua against Wike. And that was how he lost completely. Thanks be to God, neither Wike nor Umahi got the ticket, else Nigeria would have been worse than Uganda under Yoweri Museveni. God not dey sleep. Can you imagine? So God knows why he's scattering both PDP and APC like this, so that we can have a new Nigeria. It is true, we know that. You were holding the mic for Wike while he was talking. Can you imagine? So, it is unfortunate that these things are happening like this. It's also fortunate to us Nigerians, so that all these secrets will be revealed and they will know how to vote wisely come 2023 election. So this is what Adetokumbo Pearse is saying about the zoning plan in PDP and how it is now affecting PDP as a party and affecting Wike as a person. So he should not cry. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below.